I think for many of us here in San Jose, the numbness is starting to wear off, and the grim reality is really setting in. We've got a lot of families. They're struggling without loved ones, co-workers without friends, and it's going to take a lot of work, I think, to support our families, to help them on the path of healing. And this is going to be a long, difficult path, but we're going to forge it together. The conversations were difficult. Found it was most effective when I did less talking and more listening. And what I heard were a lot of accounts of memories they had of their husbands, of their sons, and the good times in particular, which heartened me in many ways and helped me to understand better the magnitude of the loss that they were feeling. But what good people these were. These were men who woke up every morning during this pandemic, serving their community, putting themselves at some risk to do so, obviously, during a pandemic, and knowing that their work was essential for so many people who critically depend on transit just to get to work and to get to the doctor, to go about their lives. And so, this is it's been a difficult time, certainly, for our community, but I'm very heartened by how the community's pulled together in this tough time. I took a call from Vice President Harris yesterday, and Vice President Harris, of course, is from the Bay Area, so she knows our community well. She has family here in San Jose, and she called to share strength and love. It's helpful to know that the rest of the country is grieving with us. We've received calls, texts from mayors throughout the country. So many of them, sadly, have experienced these tragedies in their own cities. This has become far too commonplace. So this has been a moment, I think, that is hopefully pulling us together and certainly helping us forge a common resolve. As mayors, we are constantly talking about what we can do to reduce gun violence in our city, and I think we're at a point now where we recognize Congress isn't going to do it for us, and we're going to just have to keep pushing on our own. As limited as our tools might be, we're going to push together.